All right, guys, this is Danielle back on day 2 of our sneak peek, and I wanted to kind of address those fears and hesitations and common concerns that I hear from people that are considering being a coach, because the reality is what you're about to do isn't normal, but it's also magical and beautiful and such an amazing opportunity that I think it's important to talk about those questions you have in your head, because let's be real, starting something new is scary. It is that boundary of, is this right for me? Am I going to be successful at it? Is it worth my time? So I wanted to talk through some of the common misconceptions that we hear and maybe some of the things that are floating around in your head, because I was scared too, y'all. This wasn't something that I was like, yes, I'm going to be great at, and I just rocked it from day one. No. Actually, the first time I signed up as a coach, I had that oh shit moment. What did I just get myself into, and how am I going to make this work? So for me, when I started this business, I had the immediate thought of, how am I going to make this work in the time that I have? Because I work as a full-time architect. And on top of that, when I started this business, I was also taking my licensing exams for architecture, which, if you know anything about that, it's like a full-time job in itself. So time was a big hesitation for me. And I honestly didn't know how to make that work. For me, I'm a big reality TV junkie. And so I had to kind of evaluate what was important to me. Was my financial freedom more important to me, or was watching somebody else's life on TV important to me? And so what happened was, after a few months struggling through figuring out how am I going to fit this in, feel like I'm just drained. And I told you guys when I first started at my real job in architecture, I was working sometimes till midnight at night. And so it seemed impossible to get my workout in, drink my shake, talk to people, study for my exams, and I felt like I was pulled in a million directions. So this is what I actually did. I sat down and I took a Google Calendar out and I did hour by hour, and it seems a little overdue, but I literally looked at my time and was like, okay, I'm the driver of my time. I'm the one that makes the choices on how to spend my time each day. What is going to work and what's not going to work for me? And I literally put blocks of time of what works for me in my schedule. And the cool thing about this, personal development is such a big part of being a coach. And what I mean by that is plugging into trainings, reading great books, listening to different podcasts. And what I was doing was learning how to manage my time being a coach. So it actually helped me in my full-time job too, because I became more efficient with the time that I did have, instead of feeling like I was just floating through life, not really knowing what to do with my time. So I had those blocks of schedules. I sat down with my coach and we kind of plugged my day in and said, what's going to work, what's not going to work. And what I found is I was actually wasting so much time, because I was using Bravo and E and all those guilty pleasure TV shows as my excuse to sit around and not do anything and watch somebody else's life. So a few months into coaching, I made the decision to actually cancel my cable. And that could be really extreme for you, and you might have a spouse and they're like, heck no. But you can make the decision to block out your time and really look honestly as an adult and say, what's going to work for me, what's not going to work for me. And for me, watching Bravo TV was taking away from time of helping other women and building my financial freedom. So I just took it out of the equation and I canceled my cable. Now, fun fact, I still do sign on to my parents' Xfinity account. Sorry, mom and dad. But every now and then, you need a guilty pleasure. But for me, time was something that I just had to evaluate myself and get honest with myself and say, what's most important for me? Now, how I teach my coaches, because I have moms and I have nurses and teachers, and so their schedules can get a little crazy. So I actually teach them to work in power pockets. 5 to 10 minutes, quick sprints. You sit down, you get disciplined, you put a timer on your phone, and you get ish done. The other way that I teach my coaches is to have a power hour. So have activities, a checklist laid out for you, which we teach in our new coach training, where you have 5 to 10 minute activities, and you might be the type of person that just wants to sit down and get it done in an hour's time frame. Personally, for me, I like to work against the clock. So I get up early. That's when I'm best creative and I get my stuff done. Like I'm making this video for you guys right now at 6 a.m. in the morning because That's when I'm energized. I had my pre-workout. I'm about to work out. That is when I feel most creative with my time. And I've learned that about myself in being a coach. So I take that time and I use it to my advantage. So that is one of the biggest things that I hear from people who are considering coaching is, I'm just so busy. Well, you actually kind of just got to look at your time and say, where am I giving my time and what's most important for me? I absolutely did sacrifice the first year or two and chose to make myself a morning person because you have less distractions. Nobody is up like sending you a million messages or notifications. And so that's when I can get my stuff done. I can get my workout done and I can feel like, okay, I gave my community and my business my all. And then I can go about my day and have the night to spend doing what I love. The other thing that I hear a lot from potential new coaches is, oh my gosh, what do I have to share on social media? So let me just stop you right there and say, you don't have to share anything you don't want to share. That is the first and foremost thing I want to say, because my chapter 30, guys, I've been doing this for almost 4 years. I didn't share the things I shared today in my day one. My day one, I shared, here's my workout, here's what I'm reading, here's what I'm inspired by, here's my team. Today, I share the hard stuff, like because I don't give a crap anymore. Because I've done so much work on my mindset, I don't really think about what other people are thinking on the other side of the screen. I think about, what did Danielle need to hear 3 years ago? And that's what I teach my coaches through our new coach training is, it's going to take time to build your mindset just like you did your muscles through your workout programs. So I'm not going to ask you to share anything that is like your deep, dark secrets. Am I going to push you outside your comfort zone? Absolutely. But what I've also learned is the person on the other side of the screen is so much more scared than you are to press send on a post saying that you're a coach, saying that you're helping people, than that person is to admit that they need help and that they're struggling. And when you think about it that way, it's like, wow, how would I not share this? How would I not share this community and my story and the things that I struggle with? Because I have a solution to somebody else's problem. And when you think about it that way, it's all about perspective. And that's where it comes into having other new coaches in a message pod, asking them for help, asking them for support when you put up that first coming out post, leaning on your team and asking for ideas, plugging into your coach and saying, what can I share? How can this be better? How can I share my story? And the best thing about that, guys, is it's teachable. It's a skill. You're not going to know how to talk to people. You're not expected to know how to post. Those are the things that our team will teach you how to get through, and you will become a master at over time. Just like riding your bike, you fall on your knee, you skin it. I know I still have a big skin on my knee that it doesn't go away. It's a total scar because I fell hard and I fell fast because I went down this big hill when I was a kid and I overdid it and I just fell flat on my face. But you know what? I still know how to ride a bike now. So everything worked out. So the other thing that I like to talk about in this video is I don't want to be a salesperson. And the truth is, guys, you are a shares person. You are a connector. You are building a relationship business by being a coach. So Beachbody gives you the tools, the customer service, the advertising, the marketing, and then you get to make it your own. You get to share your story, your way. You get to grow your tribe with your vibe and connect people with the solution to their problem. So technically, yeah, you're selling you. You're selling your energy, your enthusiasm, the things that you are passionate about. And you have the tools from Beachbody to allow people to get those results, right? You don't need to come up with the workout plans. You don't need to come up with the nutrition plans, but you have the solution to a problem, right? The problem of being lonely. You have a community that people can plug into and feel like they're not alone on their journey. You have a solution for people to get results. You have the workouts, you have the nutrition plans, you have the challenge tracker app and our hub to connect people to and feel like they can be empowered and supported on their journey. You have the solution for financial freedom because you have this team and this amazing opportunity to offer women that they can build part-time businesses and be damn successful at it, right? They're going to have team calls to plug into. You already have a new coach training you don't have to come up with. It's already there in place. All you have to do is be the connector through your story. Connect people with the solution to their problem. So when it comes to selling, I don't put up Beachbody content. I put up my content my way, what feels good to me and is authentic to me. And that's what I share with people. So you really just have to get that idea of being a salesperson outside of your head. Do I follow up and talk to people about what I do? 100%. But I do it my way, authentic to me. And that's what I teach our coaches in our team. So you're really just connecting and sharing and building friendships. That is the heart of what we do. Building relationships, connecting people with other people that are just like them. And that's what I love so much about this opportunity. You know, you're looking to make friends. And at the beginning of this journey, that is exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted more friends in my city. I wanted more friends that got me, that wanted to get up at the crack of dawn and truly rock their life in all aspects and figure out how to be a better version of themselves. So when it comes to selling, you're sharing, you're connecting. Let's see, what else? Okay, pyramid scheme. This is something that I get a lot. First and foremost, a pyramid scheme is illegal, guys. So there's no business that could be legit that could be a pyramid scheme. And the second thing is Beachbody has been around for almost 20 years. So it is legit, guys. It wouldn't be existing here and legal by all aspects if it was a pyramid scheme. Now, when you think and you look at your business, when you start as a coach, it is a family tree. So a lot of people think it's a pyramid based on the business structure of it. And when you sign up, you're going to have a left and right side of your business that you're going to build. So that's why a lot of people think it's a pyramid, but really it is legit. Like you work, I work, we put in the work, we all benefit. And the business structure is set up there legally. So as you sign people up, you are going to have a left and right side. So I signed up my mom when I first started, and I signed up my best friend when I first started, and I hit the first rank of Emerald, which you're going to learn about in your new coach training. But yes, you're going to build two sides of your business. No, it's not a pyramid scheme, because the only money you put into this is products for yourself, is buying Shakeology for your own results, buying the performance line to get the maximum results out of the workout program you're doing. You're not investing $50,000 if you were to open up a Subway tomorrow. You're not buying food you might not even sell. You are not paying rent that you don't know if people are even going to come. You are investing, the only thing you invest to start as a coach is buying a challenge pack, Shakeology, performance line, things that help you get your results, so that you can share those results with other people and help them get their results. So it is like insane the entry kind of investment that you put into your business to potentially build a multi-million-dollar opportunity. Like, I didn't stutter there, guys. And I can honestly say that because I'm approaching 6 figures now. And it's wild to me that every week I get a paycheck for showing up on social media, for mentoring my coaches to success, and for getting my own results first and working on my mindset first and being a better version of me first. Like, that's wild. And your only investment is what? About $100 a month in your own products to get your own results? That is insane to me. Like, I just don't think people understand how freaking amazing this opportunity is and how it is like, I don't understand how you could not go for it because you really have nothing to lose besides being a better version of you. Okay, also another kind of misconception I get a lot is, well, I'm just not at this point yet, so I'm not ready to coach yet. And that is the biggest crock of shit because, excuse my French, I love you guys, but I'm just getting fired up here. You are so much more relatable when you are still struggling, when you are still on a journey, when you are still seeing results and taking your fitness and your health to the next level. People don't care about perfection, they care about progress. So I teach my coaches to share their story and take people along the journey with them, because people want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. They want to be a part of a community that is continuously elevating themselves. Sometimes at work, they don't really care about your personal development or care about your health and what you're doing on your everyday life, right? They care about you getting your tasks done and making milestones and making profits. Our team, we care about your health and fitness. We care about your well-being, your mental clarity, your focus each day, how you are continuously evolving as a person. So you don't need to be a fitness expert. That's where Carl comes in. That is where all the super trainers come in. That is where all the experts in nutrition that we have at corporate come in. You get to lean on them for your results and for your questions and for you connecting the tools that we have to see success in our health and fitness with the people that we're helping. And those resources are endless. And honestly, you have tons of them. So you don't need to know all the answers to the questions. You don't need to be a fitness expert, and you don't need to be at your goal weight as a coach. Honestly, I think it's better when you're not, because that allows you to be real and connect with your challengers and know exactly how they're struggling and how to help them through it. The last couple things is, I'm not a social media expert. And guess what, guys? I am not either. I am constantly learning. As a coach, you should just want to be willing to learn and be a student and be in that phase one mindset of, I don't know about this, but I'm going to check into my team and figure out somebody that does. Or I'm not quite sure how to do this, but I'm going to plug into my coach and my new coach message pod and ask them for help. Or I don't know about this, but I'm going to get on YouTube and Google and figure it out. That is how I teach my coaches, because I don't know everything. I'm still learning about social media. And the coolest thing is it's evolving and always changing. So you have to evolve and always change. And so you kind of learn as you go, just like you did at school. You didn't always know how to type on a computer, but you took the typing class and you figured out the letters and how to do it faster, and you failed forward and figured it out, right? So it's the same thing with social media. But it all goes back to consistency. Whatever we do as coaches, we teach you how to be consistent with it. And over time, slowly but surely, you're going to get better at it and you're going to be more confident with it, just like you do your workouts. This business is so like your fitness. When you start 80-Day Obsession, the bands feel really uncomfortable. They fall off. You don't know how to use the sliders. You're sore everywhere and your muscles are just like freaking out. That's how this business is. You feel like a failure at first. You're going to feel wobbly and uncertain and unsure, but that's where you lean on your mindset, you lean on your team, and you figure it out as you go. Is it going to be uncomfortable? Heck yeah, it is. But is it going to be worth it? Absolutely. Just like the results at the end of those 80 days are. Okay, and then the one more thing I wanted to tell you guys is you're not going to go on this journey alone. The beautiful thing about our team is everybody offers something different and a new perspective, and we're all here for the same reason. We want to help other people feel as good as we have, or we want to help other people feel empowered to start this journey, and we want to help other people to create freedom in their life. So as hard as it might be to put yourself out there on social media or to fit this into your busy schedule, it's also the beauty of being your own CEO. You get to decide your goals. You get to decide how much time you want to put into this. You get to work with your coach one-on-one and figure out how things are going to work your way. And that's what I love about this. It's not a one-size-fits-all. And the way I do things is way different than some of the way my coaches do things. But the beauty of it, we get to work together and share the things that are working and share how to be more successful, more efficient, more reaching other people that we may not have been able to reach ourselves. So the fears and the hesitations and the skepticism, that's normal. And those are things that we're going to help you overcome. So that's just a little bit about the things that might be floating around in your head. And if you have other obstacles or things that you have questions about, share them in this group. That is what we're here for. We're here to help you overcome those obstacles in your head and allow you to just freaking go for it, because you never know until you try. And there's always somebody out there that needs you that I can't reach. And that's my main mission with growing a team, is I can only reach so many people as one person. But together, as a tribe, as a community, we can reach so many more women, kind of like a ripple effect that I could never touch. And that's why I'm so passionate about teaching you how to gain more confidence with this, how to just freaking go for it, and how to allow this coaching opportunity to bless your life and be a gift to other people. Because at the end of the day, I feel it's selfish for us to not share this, to not share this community, to not share this opportunity, because there's so many other women out there that feel lonely, that feel like they can't get results, that feel like they're just stuck. And it's up to you and us together as a team to reach them and help them and support them in starting their journey. So that is my message today, y'all. I'm so excited for day 2, and look out for tomorrow. Lots more videos from my coaches to share a little bit from their perspective and what's working for them. So I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow.